I can't believe it's already February, can you? Speaking of things I can't believe, the bushes around my house worked out better than I even thought they would. Kabuki mentioned meeting Pete while out and about, and I have to wonder how the postbirds feel about having an almost all-cat town. I also ran into Katt, and she ended up asking for a stringfish, which also turned out to be one of the town initiatives for today. I doubt I'll find one, but I can at least try. I see Phineas hanging around the entrance to the town, and he hands me a badge for helping out my villagers. Now, the question is, how does he know that I've been helping out my villagers or fishing or whatever the badge is for if he's never around? Just putting that out there. I'm slowly making sure all of the furniture in my house is refurbished, so I make sure to exchange my ranch bookcase for the alpine table that I put in yesterday. It may take some time, but I hope it'll all work out in the end. Okay, so I guess I can't really put it off any longer. I really need to find that stringfish. I went up and down the river multiple times, did a couple save and continues, and even Kabuki started helping me search, which I have to admit was a little bit unnerving. Unfortunately, we didn't have any luck, but hopefully another day. Apparently, it's Groundhog Day. I stopped by the town square to see what it's all about, and Isabel seems to have set up a really cute Rossetti standee and actually gave me a Rossetti model, which turns out to be incredibly realistic, I must say. I make sure to check my initiatives, and it seems like I need to either plant some banana trees or catch the giant isopod. I can definitely tell which one of these isn't getting done. I just want to say a big thank you to you guys for providing so much feedback on the cafe area, so I actually think I know what I want to do now. I unfortunately didn't have an axe in the storage, and Leaf wasn't selling one, so I had to invite over other Mayor Crystal again. I've decided to have two 3x3 paths right up against the town hall on the other side to make it look a little bit more polished than the rest of town. Maybe a little bit more structured or even city-like, if you know what I mean. This gives the cafe a lot of room on both sides while still keeping it centered. I think it will look really good here, and maybe even having a really nice relaxing zen park behind it might be a good idea, but we'll see for later. I make sure to replace the cherry trees and make a little back garden for Isabel as well, and already I think this area is looking a lot better than it was. Next up, I might as well try and find that giant isopod, but honestly, catching other stuff will be nice also. In passing, I meet up with Joan and find that she's selling turnips for 92 bells each this week. I purchased 10 bundles and hope that the prices go up again. Diving right in, literally, I end up finding a lot of deep-sea creatures, but unfortunately no giant isopod. I'm pretty sure it's rare, so that's not really a big surprise. I feel a little popular today. Both Kabuki and Stinky wanted to meet with me at 11:30. This is honestly something I'd love to see removed from New Horizons. I always end up forgetting to meet my poor villagers, or I don't end up playing that long, but please just have them come over or invite me over, I guess, right away. Bob stopped me to request a yield sign as a public works project, and I can't say that I'll be using this one, but I really do appreciate the suggestion. So, I have a feeling that because I've invited over other players to this town, my villagers seem to think that I'm suddenly made of fruit. Tangy asked for a pear even if they don't grow in Calico, and that's not the first time that's happened either. One of these days we're going to the island to bring back a bunch of fruit, and I might actually also nip over to Memory and snag a couple there as well. So it's Tuesday morning, and our turnip prices are still down, but once again I'm hoping for a huge spike later this week. For reference, we purchased them at 92 bells per, and Reese is currently buying them for 76. I think it's finally time to settle with our cafe choice. I'm thinking this will look amazing, and thankfully my planning did actually end up lining everything up. It's not the end of the world if it isn't exactly how I wanted it, and I think part of the fun of designing a town is working around things. I just remembered to check my initiatives, and we have at least one that I can easily do. Fish up something new and donate it to the museum. I don't think we're going to encounter a shark without being on the island, so we're going to leave that one for now. I actually did end up finding a new fish, so into the museum it goes. Now, beyond cashing in my coupons like I've done so far, you might be wondering why I'm so focused on completing these initiatives. I haven't really been into the RV campsite yet, but I do want to start collecting some furniture from the RVs and also Harvey's shop. The first villager we're gonna scan in is Rattle. He's weird. That's all there is to it. He's just weird. If you read the description for him, he's not even a real doctor. I grab the chair I want and I get out ASAP. We received that chair that we ordered yesterday in the mail. It really doesn't match with everything else we have, but that's pretty much because it's eventually going to be going into a different room. Turnip prices have gone up a lot today, but I'm still not sure if I really want to sell or if I should wait until this afternoon and see if they go up again. While I'm here though, I might as well hand in the next piece of ranch furniture to be refurbished. I think today is kind of turning into a gardening day. I watered all the flowers, arranged any that were out of place, and actually started working more on the town plaza. I removed a lemon tree that was in the way of our future bridge path and chopped down a couple others to reorder everything. I noticed that we have some tropical fruit from the island in my storage, so I think what I'm gonna do is plant it mainly in the lower section of town close to the beach. I've never really done anything like this before, but I'm using alternating fruit to kind of border the houses around this area. I can't do this the entire way down this road because there's enough room, but it might look interesting. Just checking my initiatives, I have one to swing by the island and bring back at least 10 items. This should be easy, and I wanted more fruit anyway. I think I may have found a loophole. It says I completed it because I removed the flowers I brought back from the island last time from the bin, even though I never went to the island today. Weird. I'll take this in stride though, and just plant these where they're meant to belong. We can head to the island another day. I decided to sell off the turnips to Reese, and while I didn't think we'd make enough to pay off the cafe fully, we did end up taking a sizable chunk off. It should be fully paid off really soon. Hello there you guys, welcome back to Calico. I hope you guys are all having an amazing Friday. It is very early for me. I literally just kind of rolled out of bed, so I'm a little bit groggy. So sorry ahead of time for that. Let me go ahead and just really quickly do something here. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. Let's move forward, shall we? So I didn't actually record or even play anything in this town yesterday. I'm probably not gonna end up watering all these flowers, but, you know, I can make a start here while I'm remembering. But I hope you guys are all having a good week. So we have not fully paid off the cafe yet, but we are incredibly close. We're probably gonna end up doing that today. What else is going on? We haven't really received any new public works project suggestions that I want to put into town, but we do have a couple others that we can still work with that are just the default ones, so I don't really mind that. Kabuki, you know what, surprisingly, I've said this, I'm gonna find a whole bunch of wilted flowers elsewhere, but surprisingly so far there's not that many wilted ones. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get used to having the— oh, there's one. I'm gonna have to get used to having the gold watering can again when we do get it, because I've gotten so used to watering with the silver one. I know exactly where I should be standing to water everything, and it's been pretty decent. It's been pretty decent. Okay, cool. So there is his house water. There's the white flowers down there that I'm not doing anything with. Let's see here. Is that a weed? Really? Trying to hide behind a tulip? I see you. Okay, so guys, plans for today. What we're gonna go ahead and do is head over to the island. Mainly, I want to see if we can't pick up some of the island fruit. Now, I would say flowers as well, but I think what I'm gonna do, if you guys have watched my memory series on Twitch, or if I've uploaded here on YouTube, and you've seen it there, I have an entire beach full of flowers that I'm not using because in the memory town, I think I only use roses, tulips, and lilies. I believe those 3 flowers. Everything else I have so many spares of because my villagers like to plant them everywhere. And I've just kind of collected them and put them down the beach. So if you suddenly see a mass influx of flowers in this town, you know why. So that's going to be actually really nice to have all those and actually have a use for them, because I felt kind of bad just leaving them on my beach. So, you know, recycling, you know? There's this little section down here that I've started. I really should have watered in the square above it, but oh well. Okay, let's go say hi to Stinky. It's quite early. It's just about to be 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. Sorry. So most of my villagers aren't going to be up just yet, I think. Stinky's up though. He's a jock. Dark Blogget. I let another one get away, and I'm still steamed about it. Wharf-roach. Oh god, these. Hey, you're good at catching bugs, right? What do you say? Catch me a wharf-roach? I remember having trouble with this before, and I don't remember why. I think maybe... Were they more common on the island or something like that? I know I had trouble. I remember Dark Blarget because we like to joke about it on stream, so... Oh, and there is 9 a.m. My Animal Crossing time is slightly behind IRL time, but that's okay. It's okay. Every now and then you gotta be a little bit behind. Let me go ahead and just water as many of these as I can before we head over. I want to make sure I don't forget, like I keep doing on Fridays. It's been absolutely awful. Got some more white roses, which I think we have too many of. So I'm probably going to actually start just collecting them down on that beach over there and trying to make a purple rose effort because we've had zero luck with purple roses in this town. Which sucks because we have Bob and he is in desperate need of some purple flowers around his house. But I guess we'll see. In general, though, things this week have been pretty decent. We ended up selling off our I was about to say tulips, turnips at a, I was about to say at a loss. No, we sold them for gains. We got them gains. We earned a decent amount. I guess you guys saw that the other day, though. I'm trying to remember. I think we purchased them for 92 and we sold them... Ooh, hybrid. We sold them for 160 something. So it was pretty darn decent, if I do say so myself. I see you up there, buddy. Bob is just creeping. He's like, hey, I heard you talking about purple flowers. Hi, bud. Oh, awesome. It's Crystal. Pretty great morning we're having. What do you say? There's a fortune teller named Katrina here in town today. Oh, perfect. Awesome. She's so mysterious and cool. Why don't you go get a reading? See, it's so funny. And I was playing Animal Crossing Population Growing or Animal Crossing on the GameCube yesterday for Throwback Thursdays on my stream. And all the villagers were talking about Katrina there as well, but they were all like, oh, she can't be trusted, she's bogus. Whereas here, they're like, oh, she's mysterious and cool. The Animal Crossing GameCube villagers are so much more, maybe sassy? I cannot aim. Come on, it's right there. There we go. That was embarrassing. Before we head before we head on, let's go see Katrina. Get that out of the way. I also saw a dick spot. Ah yes, it has come into view. Waiting for the return of a salty sea captain are 3 female sea creatures. A young one, a mature one, and an elderly one. From this place I can see the signs, oh yes I can. I see good fortune upon love. Historical top. This item will be the key to truly unlocking your good fortune. Okay, I don't think we have one of those in storage, somehow. May happiness find you and yours. And remember that bad times are just times that are bad. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. I would go with the Able Sisters, but I don't think they open up until 10 a.m. Which is really late, but, you know, I'm also a morning person, so... I know I don't sound it right now, but I promise I am. There we go, Bob. This is not purple. I promise it's not for you. Cool. Okay. Back on path. So these are all watered. These trees are going to be growing in. I think they're going to look kind of nice. I didn't want to have them blocking the path too often, which is why I decided to do the 3 spaces in between that kind of belongs to a player's house, or a villager's house, sorry. I hope it's good, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so Punchy is awake. I would give him the white rose that we found, but honestly, he has too many. He has outgrown his little, I guess, designated spot, so he's not getting any more. And I also haven't gotten any purple roses from watering around his house either, which is disappointing. So he doesn't get any more. No, he's gonna get more black tulips, I think, and then... I'm not sure if I like white roses and black tulips, though. I might change that up, but... It might be white lilies eventually. We'll see. Hey, buddy, you asleep? Good morning, Missy. Sleeping in is so sweet, like sweeter than rainbow sherbet. I was about to say where do you sleep, and I realized he actually has a bed in his house. The amount of villagers that don't have proper furniture in their houses, like, he has a legit kitchen going on. He has a pretty nice house. I messed up and bought an extra fountain pen, but now there's a rumor going around that I have a world-famous fountain pen collection. Rumors can really spiral out of control, don't you think? Well, you know what? That's not the worst rumor I've heard. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I would just take that in stride. And then never let anyone see it, and just be super secretive about it. Okay, we got Rosie here next. I don't think she's... yeah, I don't think she's awake. And if she is, she's actually outside, but... I don't think she's out just yet. We have Tangy, which, again, not sure about the yellow tulips around here, but it's what we got, so it's what we're gonna go ahead and deal with for the moment. Did I miss both of those? Seriously? Come on. You got this. There we go. There we go. Oh, Tangy is actually awake. So I should probably go in and say hello. Okay, you know what? Awake is a very subjective term. She was awake at one point because she dragged herself out of bed, but then she kind of didn't make it that far. What's going on? Oh, hi there. Oh, I hate that. Oh. She asked me if she could use that, or it was her or Rosie, I don't remember. One of them asked me if they could call me Popstar, and I feel bad saying no to these guys, so here we are. I was playing this morning and saw I had two of the same thing. Extra high-end Ooh. Who would have thought? Here, for you, Popstar. Trust me, you'll be doing me a favor. Thank you. That is actually a really good item. I'll take it. Hey, maybe I'll buy two of everything from now on so we can be twins forever. Please do. Please do. I like your fruit furniture in particular. I'm actually gonna go put that at home before another villager's like, hey, I see you're carrying a high-end stereo. I've been looking for one of those for the last 2 seconds until, you know, I just noticed you're carrying one. Okay, let me go put it away. Bob is creeping. I don't know why in this town he just seems different, but maybe that's just me. Is Kabuki up now? Kabuki's not up. Okay. That's fun. There we go. This is the only downside I found about this town so far, is that if I'm all the way over at retail and I want to go back to my house, no matter what, it's a long journey. Okay, so right now I have this. Man, room is hard to come by. There we go. Move that out of the way, and I wonder if I can refurbish that. If I can refurbish that, I think that might look really nice. Also, I'm gonna take the ranch table in while I'm... oh god. Picking up everything. I'm gonna take the ranch table in while I'm thinking about it, because I know that the other thing I put in is 100% done by now. Okay, I guess not. There we go. There we go. Put it away from everything else that I don't accidentally assume that I'm also probably gonna keep this for a different room. That I'm selling it. There we go. And in terms of how the ranch and alpine stuff is going, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have ranch in one room, alpine in another, because I'm just not liking the way that they're meshing. This is the wrong way. Actually, you know, I could go this way. Shortcuts, man. Not really. This town is very hard to navigate, I found. I kind of feel like I'm never close to anything. Oh, hi. I'm never close to anything that I want. I'm always just far away. Hey, Crystal, I keep hearing people say you're like totally a tree hugger. I'm way jealous that you're the center of attention right now. That's supposed to be my job. See, for a while they were calling me a civic leader, so I think planting all these fruit trees and stuff like that and the cedar trees the other day really changed how they see me, which I'm not complaining about. That's not bad. I like tree hugger. Civic leader is cool also. I'm trying to think of the bad ones you can get. I don't think I've had one in a while, which is good at least. There we go. Make sure these are watered because I keep forgetting and that's bad. Make sure we got you. There we go. And then last but not least we have Chatter over here. And he's been doing well. I still love the fact that he seems a little bit shy about the cats, and the cat seems shy about him. It's really darn cute. And I can't get over it. There we go, awesome. Let's go in, let's go say hello. Oh, he like blends in. I was about to say, talk about mouse ears or rabbit ears on a TV. These are mouse ears. Why is his TV not facing his couch? Does he just stand in front of his doorway and watch, or is this is a TV, right? Yeah, that's weird, dude. I'm not one to judge though. What do you think of my place? I hope you like it. I mean, I was just kind of critiquing it, but like, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Not my style. But it fits him, so that's the most important thing. Okay. Your flowers have been watered. These flowers over here are coming along. If you aren't sure exactly what's happening here, I promise it's not just a cluster of flowers. In here, I'm doing that 2x2 checkerboard of white and yellow for Isabel, but along the sides, because it wouldn't be even, I'm doing just like a border of red, because I don't know what else to do with these. And that's kind of where we're at the moment with these. I think it's gonna look okay when it's done. Let's go ahead and get all of these watered. So I'm thinking... Also, I realized I made a mistake the other day. Sorry, I just remembered. About the town plaza, I wanted to include all of the potential fruits that could be native to your town. And I planted a lemon tree in there, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that at some point. Because that is not a native fruit, it's just an island fruit. I guess it's technically not necessarily purely island, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna be going to the island in a little bit. We're going to be picking up all that island native fruit. We currently have mangoes, durians, I think we're missing persimmons, and I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that word right. We're also missing coconuts, and I think... Oh, lychees? I think that's another one. So we're missing a couple. Don't really know where I'm going to plant them, but I like having them in storage for when I do decide, because I'm bad at deciding. Alright, plant or water these. You can kind of see why when I record, this section takes a very long time to do, just pure watering. And I don't necessarily always record this, but I like to have the camera or the capture software rolling, just because I'm worried that, like, say for example, Rosie is going to run up to me and be like, hey, I want to suggest the blank public works project, and I'm not going to have it on camera, you know what I mean? So I need to always be recording, and then I end up with these massive files. But it's okay, I don't mind. It's more practice for me when it comes to editing anyway. Where was I putting white lilies? Did I have a place for you? Oh, behind my house, duh. Got it. Okay. And then we have this back here, which is a mismatch of yellow and black flowers. These aren't staying here, it's just for now. And then of course we have the roost right here, or the future roost. This white flower is actually meant to be here for now. Actually, I have another one I can put on the other side. Look at that. I know I meant to put this down the beach, but this came first, so. Cool. Okay. So going back this way. I really, really like this little section right here with the trees and the bushes, but the only thing is, if a fossil gets back there, it's really annoying to get at. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that all of these are watered. We also have a orange one to put up there. And I still need to rearrange the order. The order of these should probably go red, orange, yellow, white, but I wasn't thinking about that when I was, you know, planning. I just wanted a place to put these because I have so many of these for some reason. I'm not sure why I always end up with so many pansies, but I don't know. Pansies and roses, especially red ones, I always end up with a ridiculous amount. Do you guys find that? Do you guys find that you always end up with maybe one type of flower, or one color of flower even, no matter what type, that you always just end up with lots of if you're into flower breeding? Because I know not everyone does this, and that's fine. That's totally fine. Ooh, you're not meant to be like that. Let's see here. How far down did I water? Okay, so it's gonna be this one next. There we go. And just these ones. This section I think takes the longest because they're kind of awkward for me to water with this current watering can. I don't know if the gold one would make it easier or harder, to be honest with you. Also, we found 3 fossils so far, which is, oh wait, which isn't bad. You know, we're getting there slowly. There we go. Does that count as watered already? It might. Yeah, it did. Okay, I'm gonna water it anyway, just in case. Lolly, hello. We're running into more villagers than I thought we would, honestly. I couldn't help but notice that you have a... No, oh, You may not know, but I've always wanted a ranch tea table for a very, very long time. No. I hate saying no. I'm so sorry. Your face is too cute. Oh god. Okay, I understand. I'll just look for one on my own. I'm sorry. Okay, let me go to retail real quick, because I forgot. Let me go hand that in. I feel like such a bad person. She's such a sweetheart. How could you say no to these faces, honestly? It's gonna be worse in Animal Crossing New Horizons, because they're... Oh, gosh. If you guys have seen the renders of the villagers, they look amazing. They look amazing. We haven't seen Bob yet, as far as I know, at least. As of recording right now. But man, if we do, it's all over for me. We've seen Gaston, though. We have seen Gaston, and he looks ridiculous. I love it. Oh, wait. Oh, God, no. Muscle memory. No, we are not selling things. Ooh. I like it. There we go. Okay, I have a new project for you. Okay, this is it. We're gonna have it refurbished to white. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with the ranch stuff. I might make it into a kitchen, but I'm not quite sure about that yet. I'm really not quite sure. I need to get a move on paying off my home loan, though, if I really want to do that. What do you suggest? Red, green, black. Ooh. I'm gonna go green. I actually didn't know that this had cloth on it. Or I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Okay, I guess we'll see what that looks like. I actually have no clue. Oh, it's that centerpiece. I wonder what that's gonna look like. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's like a lighter green and not like a really dark one, if you know what I mean. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Okay. We have found all of our fossils. Watered most of our flowers. Should I water the rest? Gosh, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm wasting time, technically, but at the same time, is it really a waste? Look at these. Look at these. I've completely ignored these for one day and they're already losing their minds, which is sad, but you know, I feel it. Get all these. We also have weeds in town. We don't want those. I should probably check in with Isabel again and see what she's saying about our perfect town status, but I'm assuming I just need more public works projects, honestly. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And the only other flowers here are these ones. I'm so happy I didn't accidentally shake that peach tree. That is so annoying when you do that. I don't know about you guys. I like to leave my fruit up on my trees. I don't really shake them very often. If I do, it's because a villager has asked for something. But that's just me. I like the look of them in the trees. I don't like bare trees. So. Cool. And then the only other flowers in town are up here. Which this area has gotten a little bit more larger than I would have maybe liked. I might scale it back in terms of the flowers soon, but I also don't have any other flowers other than red for him at the moment. So I feel kind of guilty, and I want to make sure he feels welcome. He is a dog in an almost all-cat town, so gotta make sure he knows that he's welcome and that we're happy to have him. Or at least I am. I can't speak for all the cats. I don't know about Chatter. He is a cheese mouse, and I think dogs generally like cheese, so this might not be a good idea. Oh, it's fine. He'll be fine. Okay, we're gonna go to the museum. We're gonna have our fossils analyzed. We're gonna see if we can donate any of them. And then we're gonna do some really quick shopping. I'll update my dream suite after I record for you guys, as per usual. And then I want to head back quickly to my house and do something. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, what's new, buddy? That one? I had a feeling it would be the one that's separate from all the others. Okay, and that one is complete. I've actually stopped keeping track of how many fossils I've donated, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit annoying to pull up that app every time. Which, by the way, again, I always get asked. It is Planner for ACNL, that is the app I've been using. I have been using it for other stuff, though. I use it to keep track of turnip prices, as well as fish and stuff that I catch, because I feel like that's a little bit harder to keep track of. Whereas the fossils, I usually complete it really early on. I'm not very worried about it, so... Okay. 2 seconds. Let me just sneak on in here past you. Okay. We have a really cool stereo in here too, man. Okay. Fingers crossed, Alpine. Come on. We've had, like, absolutely zero sightings of Alpine flooring or wallpaper at all. And I've been recording this series for, like, what, a couple months now? Jeez, man. Absolutely nothing. And I have been buying others, don't get me wrong. I've been collecting furniture for my future rooms and stuff, but like, I just want to make my main room look pretty. And I can't, because you don't have what I need. Oh well. It's super tempting just to kind of steal it from memory, but I probably shouldn't. Also, I'm so sorry for shoving you. Let me pick up our tree sapling for today, and then we'll head on over to the island. Actually, no, wait. I gotta go back to my house first. We do have something we gotta do. Haven't told you guys what that is yet, but... Okay, still no silver axe. That is... or, sorry, gold axe. My apologies. That's fine. It's fine. We'll get it eventually. Alright, cool. So there we go. There's that done. I'm really hoping that the island tours for today, they actually have something that would allow us to get a lot of fruit. I don't think it really matters for the fruit, actually. I think the flowers, it matters a little bit more. I think we should be fine. I swear, every time I walk in here, Bob really wants that grate. I'm not letting him buy it. I don't think that would look good in his house. I would even let him get the guitar, but he's like, no, I want that grate. Or that fence, whatever it's meant to be. There we go, that's a nice amount. Thank you. Alrighty, so head on up this way and just run straight across to our house. It's the only nice thing about having these bridges where they are at the moment is it does drop me off right beside my house. Let me put this up here. That's not where that's meant to go. Okay, cool. It is meant to go back here. Where you can't see it. So it's like nothing changed. And I can actually put away this thing now, which I think looks pretty decent, looks pretty cool. They're very bright. And next thing we want to do, you guys, is we're going to talk to our Canadian roommate. Alright, I know. He's not a cat, he's not a mouse, he's not even a dog. This is Spike. He is one of the RV villagers I have a card for. And he has something that I want in his RV. So we're gonna go over and say hello to him. He's surprisingly less intimidating than Rattle is, honestly, for me. We also get meow coupons for doing this, so, you know. Added bonus. There we go. Okay, let's go see. If you've watched me for a while, you may actually recognize these two villagers I've scanned in, because I've scanned them in previous towns. They both have stuff that I want for a theoretical recording room that I like to make in my houses. I haven't made one in a little while, but it's... You know, I kind of just want to see if I can perfect my recording setup. Oh, I'm so confused. I thought that tree was very discolored. That was weird. She was standing so perfectly still. This is... Gosh darn it, muscle memory, no. This is retail, this is not the campsite. Just see a massive RV parked in the middle of the store. Cool. Just a little bit further down. There you go. There we go, cool. With his punk rock looks and gruff demeanor, Spike can be a little scary, but if you like to skate, he'll be your BFF in a heartbeat. So he has a pretty cool camper, actually. We're here for one thing in particular. Actually, I lie. Are we here for a couple things? This is the main thing I want. The desktop TV. It looks like a little monitor. It's perfect for a computer recording / setup. But the other thing... This square mini table is really, really nice, and I think you can kind of put them right beside each other. But I think I'm just going to get 2 of these for now. I think you can only purchase, what is it, 3 things per day from this? I actually forget. Let's test it. Can I? There we go. Okay, so I think I just want 2 of those. 3 would be really nice though, so I do have a 3 monitor setup. Tempting. But I might go a little bit more realistic than that. Let's see if I can purchase 2 of these. I think I can only buy 3 things a day. You can order from a camper up to 3 times per day, however unsent items may count against your total. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. So, I'll get another one of those at another date. That's fine. But yeah, his RV is pretty cool. We also have... Oh god, we also have Zipper's RV. Oh. Oh, okay. We don't want any of that, thank you, though. Alright. Perfect. Island time. See, that wasn't so bad. It just took me much longer than I would have hoped. I don't really want to skip Captain's song, but I might have to in the interest of time. I feel bad, he's such a sweetheart. There we go, let's go down this way. I need to remember to water these when we come back, though. Did I just see that we had an orange tulip? Have we had an orange tulip for a while? I actually have no clue. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, here we are. Nothing I want in that department. What do you got in terms of tours for today? Bug catching, balloon hunts, item matching, shellfish free-for-all. Let's do the bug catching one because I think that'll be really easy to complete while I'm collecting fruit and stuff. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe every single time you go on a tour, not only does the map change, but I think the fruit changes as well. So we might be able to get lucky here. And then for the coconuts, we might have to go on the diving tour at the end. Okay, so I think it doesn't matter. We just catch any bugs in 5 minutes. Let's see what we got. The only downside about this is that I have to be in here for 5 minutes. Oh god, we already had those. Of course. Of course. And I don't think there's different kinds of fruit here. I could be wrong. I'm gonna actually try and compete, though. I might skip ahead for you guys once I've caught the desired amount. So if 3 is to get medals, then I want to catch 6 for a gold medal. So I'll do that, but unfortunately we didn't get lucky with the fruit. I'll still collect a lot of it, because why not? We did use up a lot of it the other day when we were planting stuff outside villager houses. And I don't think that there's anything on the beach for these tours. Could be wrong. Pretty sure there isn't. Also, gosh, seeing the green grass, you guys, it makes me sad because I really miss it. I get really tired of snow. I don't know about you guys, but I get super tired of snow. Oh man, I forgot they'd be on the trees. Okay. I was thinking just butterflies and stuff like that, but of course it's not just those. Oh. I'm really bad with dragonflies. There we go. Okay, 4 more. 4 more. I'm trying not to run into the trees in case there is something on them, but so far that hasn't come up. Oh, hello. There's number 3. Guys, I don't remember if I've already had a question of the day for this episode, if I've asked it in an earlier day. But question for your Friday, I know it's the same thing, but just bear with me. What is your favorite tour to go on? If you go on the island tours, and if you don't go on the island tours, is there a reason why? Did you just not know they were a thing? Did you maybe only enjoy playing with other people? Which one was your favorite? I think mine... I'm gonna be boring and say the gardening tour because I'm good at it. I have a friend who's really, really good at the hide-and-seek tour, and I wish I was that good, but I'm not. Oh, there you are. I heard you. There's also the ones with pretty music, so I think the Firefly one and the Shark one have pretty music. It's actually been a while since I, oh, whoops. Since I've done those ones, though. Okay. Okay, you are like right in the middle of the pond. That is very helpful. I wish that I could talk to Tortimer and just hand these in early and be like, alright, I've gotten the amount that I want to get. Because I know that anything more than this will not earn me extra points. This is the maximum I can do. Oh well. Anyways, I will come back to you when this tour is over here, guys. Give me 2 seconds. There you go. So yeah, if you guys don't know this, I think I mentioned it previously as well. If you want gold medals, just double the amount he tells you at the beginning, and that is how much you need to earn to get a gold medal. But regardless, it's fine. We got some durians. Not the one I wanted. I'm gonna take a look at the diving one next, because I think that one might have both normal trees and palm trees. And that would be... Oh, whoa. That startled me. Apparently I've done enough tours to officially unlock more tours. That still startled me. Cool. I thought my game was breaking or something. Okay. I hate diving tours, by the way, if you're wondering why I was avoiding this one. Absolutely horrible at diving in this game. Are those lemons? Please don't tell me they're lemons. Oh god. We have lemons. If there's bananas on the beach, I swear. I swear, you guys. Oh, they're lemons. Okay. Oh, there's coconuts. Okay, it's not a complete loss. Oh man. See, this is really just luck of the draw, sorry. Sometimes you get really lucky, other times you know, mainly you don't, but you never know. So all we're missing now is lychee, persimmon, and I think that's it. I'm forgetting if there's any others from the island in terms of normal fruit trees. And I think that should be 8 coconuts, which should be good for now. There we go. Okay, let's go do some actual diving. I will get back to you guys when I am done with this tour. Okay, so we ended up getting all 6 medals from that. We have coconuts. And while it's not everything that I wanted, it is a decent start. We only got 1 type of new fruit, but it's okay. New fruit, yes. Anyways, guys, I think I do have to wrap it up here, unfortunately. I do have a lot of stuff going on today. But I do want to thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Calico. This coming weekend I'm going to be working on paying off the rest of that roost, and then hopefully by next week we'll have a whole bunch of new public works projects going on. But yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.